Good afternoon. I'm going to introduce my audience. In first place, Mrs. Loretta Olivera. Hi, how are you? Please take a seat. And now, Mr. Eric Veloz. Hi, sir. Please take a seat. My name is Cristhian Mogollon, and today I'm going to explain the inside components of a computer or desktop. How do I know about computers? Since I was a kid, I was related to computers. My father used to work with computers, so I was using them since I was a kid. First, I was repairing computer of my friends and my family, and after that, I take that like a hobby. I used to repair computer for different person and get money from it. Now I'm trying to explain how I get that knowledge and how you can use it in your favor in the future. I'm going to begin explaining to you the different parts that are inside the computer. I must begin with the power supply unit. This power supply is responsible to distribute the power for every component in the computer. You will see different lines that connect and interconnect the CPU, the motherboard, the hard drive, the media drive, etc. This piece is going to be connected to the motherboard, to this small white plug. On this motherboard, we will connect every component that we are talking about today. The CPU is going to be here, and you will have different PCI ports where you can add sound card, video card, USB cards, etc. You will find the memory RAM place in here, and you will find different inputs and outputs like USBs, sound inputs and sound outputs, etc. After that, we're going to need to talk about the CPU. The CPU is the central processor unit. This is the brain of the computer. Now we need to explain the hard drive. The hard drive is like the memory core of your computer, is where all the information is going to be stored. And another important part is the memory RAM. The memory RAM is the short-term memory of your computer. It's going to look for the information inside the hard drive and process it for the CPU. Knowing all of this terminology, now we need to know how to use it in our favor. As different associations that do surveys today, we can know that almost the 92% of all Americans use computers on a daily basis. They check emails, they go to Facebook, they use the Office program on the office, etc. They use it on a daily basis. These surveys are made by different associations. As la NPR Technology, they are responsible to do these surveys today. Now, knowing all this, we need to know how they integrate to work in a perfect system. The example that I like to explain is like it's a mind goal. A computer is like a mind goal. All the goal is inside the hard drive, like I explained before. Imagine this is the mind, where the goal is storage. So you need a manager for that mind. Now we are talking about the CPU. Is the brain behind all the process of recollection of the information or goal in this particular example. So we need people to look for the goal. That people is your memory RAM. Your memory RAM is the responsible to look the goal inside the hard drive, the information inside the hard drive. So as more RAM you have, it's faster the way that you can get that information. So now it's easy to recognize how a computer works together. Why do you need to know this? Well, now with this information you can go to any technology store and determine what computer you need, depending on your necessities. If you need it to browse the internet or check emails, you will need a very basic system. Or you can identify different problems, so you can now determine what do you need to fix those problems, and now you can know how this computer works, okay, in order to understand one important part of our life. I hope that you like all what I said and you can use it in the future for your good. Thank you.